sentiment and a turning inward of nations. One important example has been right here in the UK.
I think that in the United States, and I would hazard to say I think this is true here in the vote on Brexit, there is a set of anxieties that flows from the way the modern economy has evolved that is looking for a solution. And it's not just one source. You have to look at what technological change has done, globalization, the changing way in which people lead their lives and structure their careers. I think in the United States, what people are looking for is what they most value, which is the opportunity to both have a pathway towards success and to see that their children have a pathway towards success.
Bringing countries such as British Virgin Islands, Channel Islands, Panama.
And I don't think it's a surprise to see that when people are anxious, they lash out on issues like immigration. The answer is not to put up borders that are impermeable and to isolate economies and countries from each other, but it's also not to ignore the anxiety.
Jurisprudences into cooperation in areas where they actually sort of are living.
I actually share the concern that the European Commission has that companies should not be able to avoid taxation by structuring their businesses in countries with very low tax rates. On the other hand, I very much disagree that any governing authority, whether it's Europe or otherwise, should be able to reach into a U.S. tax base, tax income that should be taxed in the United States, and we need to fix that.
People are actually able to pay way less tax in these sort of institutions.
The United States needs to fix its tax code, to lower its business tax rate, get rid of all the loopholes and deductions so we don't lose revenue while we're doing that. But also European countries have to look at their tax rates, many of which are so low that they are attracting that kind of behavior.
Mr. Secretary, you mentioned reforming the U.S. corporate tax code.